Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Ben Rides Motorbikes. This is just a quick vlog as I'm riding through our local power stations here just outside of Traralgon. You can see to the left of me we got the big brown coal mines, and up ahead of me we've got first up we've got the AGL Loyang power station, and then beyond that I'm actually not sure who owns that one at the moment, which is Loyang B, which is a smaller capacity power station, but yeah, they both burn brown coal to produce energy. So the biggest industry in this area, and by far the biggest supporter of my charity, the Little Village Project. So grateful to them for that. Yeah, been around for as long as I can remember, getting very old. So the reason for this vlog is because I've basically switched up my camera setup. I decided that I really enjoy doing this. It's become a great little hobby, and since being unwell, I decided I really love riding motorbikes, and this has just enhanced it a little bit more. So I was, dedicated the last few gig payments that I've got from playing music for people to investing in some new camera gear. So everything that I'm talking about today I bought with my own money, and yeah, I'm basically learning how to use it as we speak. So the first camera I've got is my point of view camera, which is on the chin of my helmet, and I've had this for about a month now, and it's a DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, and I got this one to replace my GoPro Hero 10, basically because I was so sick and tired of the lack of reliability with the Hero 10. My old man got me some really thoughtful Christmas presents. He got me some extended batteries for the GoPro, which are amazing, and he also got me a set of DJI Mic Minis, which I'll go into more detail about as well, and how they sort of swayed my opinion too. And they probably got me another, well, it's June now, so they got me another 6 months of use out of the GoPro when I was pretty desperate to get rid of it at the end of last year, because it would sort of only record for about 20 minutes and then I'd have to charge it again. So and then as it happened, I was recording some stuff and I had the GoPro mounted low on one of the engine bars that covers the Boxer engine just down there, and I parked the bike. I was getting off it and clumsily dropped it to the opposite side, which didn't have the stand on it. A combination of a gust of wind and trying to do too many things at once, also getting used to these new adventure pants that I bought, which they're very low in the crutch and they make getting on and off quite awkward, so I suppose I was getting used to that at the time as well. So the GoPro had an untimely end with a 1/4 of a ton BMW landing on top of it, but it's survived relatively well, but it's unfortunately just not useful anymore. And the good thing about that, the good thing about the DJI is it interfaces directly with the Mic Minis that my dad got me. So basically what I've done is I've taped one of the magnets for that inside my helmet, and then I can take the Mic Mini in and out as I need to. It just attaches by a very strong magnet, and that connects wirelessly to the Action 5, so there is no need anymore to run leads or stuff a microphone in the cheek pad or anything like that. It's all done wirelessly, and now that I know how to use it properly, and user error has been taken out of the equation, it's been working pretty well. And the second acquisition was I decided to replace my very old Insta360, I think it was a One R, and I bought that maybe 4 years ago, and I bought it on special because they were actually discontinuing it and getting rid of it, so they were selling it really cheap. And it's been such a reliable, such a great camera. Every now and then it played up, but I'm talking very, very rarely. It had this weird modular design, so you had the battery, the screen, and then you had an interchangeable 360 lens and just a standard camera. So you could change it around from being like a GoPro, a traditional GoPro type camera, to a 360 camera, and I more often than not used it in the 360 configuration. And I just found that every now and then you'd have to take the whole thing apart and give the little bits that connected it all together a good clean with some sort of non-conductive cloth, so that the contacts are all good and ready to go again. So I decided to replace that, and Anaconda were selling the DJI 360 Action bundle, the Adventure bundle. They had that for about $160 off at the moment, so I thought, screw it. I've done a stack of gigs recently, I'm going to treat myself. And the thing I love about that is that it came with 3 batteries and a battery charger, and the batteries are interchangeable between these two cameras. So I only got 1 battery with this one, which, mind you, lasts about an hour and 20 minutes. So with the 4 batteries that I've got now, I should get a day's worth of recording time easy. Another thing about the DJI is that my Insta360 and the GoPro never had. These have amazing amounts of built-in storage. So I already have memory cards, so I'm happy to use them. But you don't have to buy expensive memory cards along with the camera. You can just buy the camera and start filming, which is really cool. And you can film, it's quite a generous amount of memory. You can start filming, with this one 4K 30, or that one 8K 30, and you can record a whole day's worth of vlogging and start YouTubing straight away if you want to start recording your adventures, which is really, really cool. So I'm happy with my purchases. I'm really happy with DJI. The other thing is the 360 camera also connects wirelessly with the Mic Minis that Dad got me. So I've connected one to this camera and then one to that camera, and I'm hoping that I can experiment and find a spot where I can keep the one for that camera somewhere around in one of my pockets on the bike somewhere, where I can get some good ambient noise that isn't as affected by the wind. So I'm trying it in one of my pockets at the moment. I'll give you a sample of that now. And hopefully that sounds good. If it doesn't, I'll keep trying different spots and eventually find something else, somewhere else to put it that does sound good and you can get some engine noise. Because while the stock exhaust on this isn't overly exciting, I do really like the pops and crackles, and especially when you're using the quick shifter or the shift assist as they call it. It sounds fantastic when you're changing up, especially, so it'd be good to capture some of that because it's addictive. It's really cool. And the eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed that I've got the 360 quite a fair way out. It's way out of reach at the moment, and that's because I'm using the rider nav today, and you can see that it's actually hooked up to the 360, which I was going to do a tutorial on how to connect it, but honestly it was so simple that I'd almost be wasting my time. I turned the 360 on, I turned that on, it found the 360 and said, do you want to connect? And I said yes, and that was it. And now I'm starting and stopping without even having to consider what else to do. So I don't know what to say. It's that easy. So I feel like technology is rarely that intuitive, so I'm pretty thrilled. So at the moment I'm just avoiding some of the rain that's behind me and heading on a little ride out to, this is Gormandale here, it's Gormandale Primary School, and you can see it's beautiful, mostly dairy country, very hilly, and then I'm going to head around a back road, a back way that takes me to Rosedale, and yeah, I might fill this up when I get there and stop and have a drink and something to eat. But this is a really good fun road to play on. Sometimes it can be a little bit like in poor condition, but for the most part it's pretty good, and the BMW is pretty good at eating up pretty bad roads. Anyway, I'll leave you with some riding footage. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Like I said, this is all, apart from the microphones which my dad got me for Christmas, this is all paid for with my own money, thanks to my band, 3 Oak Road. And yeah, I'm looking forward to holding onto it, reviewing it, and hopefully getting many years out of it, because I really enjoy making this content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.